to show you a couple of simple summer trees using the fan stippler. So I'm going to double load the brush, which is dark on one half of the brush and light on the other half. So it's dark on one side, light on the other side. Hold the brush almost square to the paper, that's square, just down a bit, and push the brush into the paper. So there's the sunlit side of the tree, and there's the shady part of the tree. So you tilt the brush like that, there's the shade, and the lighter colour is on this part of the brush, so turn that over, and there's the sunlit part of the tree. Just do another one. So dark on one side, light on the other side. Now for the tree trunks, there's some grass underneath. I'm going to use the small detail brush and burnt umber. When I was at school, not that long ago, we were always taught that, that the sky was always blue, the sun was yellow, trees were green, apples were red, tree trunks were always brown. I don't know why, but they always had brown tree trunks. And if you actually look at trees, they rarely are brown. Apart from some fir trees or Scots pines, most trees are a greeny grey colour, silvery colour, but certainly not brown. Let me just show you. So this is burnt umber, so it's a brown. We paint the tree trunk in like that. With this one, we just use a dark green. So that's midnight green. So it's the same colour as this. And we paint that in like that. So another branch coming out there. So you compare the two trees. It's simple. The one with the green tree trunks looks more natural. This just doesn't look natural at all. So a top tip, rarely use brown on tree trunks. I'm going to show you how to paint a winter tree. No snow, just a winter tree, a bare tree in winter. So I'm going to start with the fan stippler. A dark green, this is midnight green. I'm going to paint the ivy climbing up the tree trunk and some of the branches. So hold the brush upright, use nice dark midnight green, push the brush into the paper and stipple. Some grasses and bits underneath, like that. Wash the brush out, and before I paint in the main tree trunks and branches, I'm going to stipple the canopy of twigs. So I'm going to create the shape of the tree with a bluey grey colour. So ultramarine and burnt umber. Push the brush into the palette so it opens up. We start at the top of the tree and push the brush into the paper and stipple and drag the brush down. So there's the shape of the tree. Just bring that down to the middle. So rounded at the top, slightly wider as it comes down towards the ground. Bring that out. So there is the shape of the tree with the ivy climbing up the tree trunks. So we just let the grey dry off. Using the half rigger, we're going to paint in the tree trunk and the branches. So I'm going to start with some burnt umber. It's the colour I've told you not to use for tree trunks. So you mix it with another colour. So it's burnt umber with ultramarine. So it goes to a dark grey colour. And the tree comes out of the ivy up to the top of the tree. Let's make that just a shade darker. So bring that down into the ivy. Another branch coming out there, up to the top of the tree, starts to fan out. Another branch there. Goes out and into that tree shape that we created with the fan stippler. The branches at the bottom of the tree tend to come down flat. And this part of the tree will be supported by these branches that come out more horizontally, and they actually drop down like that. Plenty of time to fiddle. So there we have a winter tree with the fan stippler and the half rigger.